Hey guys, what's up? It is Ned5 here, and today bringing you guys an 80k VC pack opening, and it's probably honestly a little more than that because I did end up buying VC later on, and I think I didn't put that pack opening in here as well. That I bought, I think, like 15,000 VC, and I use that, and then also a lot of the MT that I got, which I kind of translated in my head, like 16,000 would obviously be 6,000 VC. And I did a little bit of math in my head, so it's about I think it was more than the 100,000 VC that I ended up spending or so. So I hope you guys enjoy the pack opening. I did have live commentary on this, but for one thing, I didn't notice that because I did it through the Elgato program itself and not just a separate audio file through the audio recording program that I normally use, Audacity, and I noticed that, like, apparently it didn't record for some reason. I looked at all of them, like, wow, I can't believe none of them recorded. And right there, look at that, getting Jim King. And so, yeah, I never noticed that. And so one of the files ended up being live commentary, and the rest of them I was just kind of like talk through. And, well, pretty much essentially, I just came up to the conclusion of what I'm going to be doing now is just, commentating over. I cut out that part that I did live commentary and just inputted some soundtrack from 2K. And but anyway, so in this one I was trying to complete the Los Angeles Lakers 64-65 collection because they have two really good players that I was really looking forward to, that I really wanted, and that is Elgin Baylor and Jerry West. Now in this one, as far as I know, for the 71-72 Los Angeles Lakers, or Los Angeles Lakers according to the pack, and look at that right there, getting Jerry West. That's the first one. He's so good. I've used him already a little bit. He's so awesome, just like he was in 2K13 when I had him. But anyway, I was trying to look at some of the collections, and I noticed that like this one, you did have to complete the collection in order to get Elgin Baylor. You had to get everyone else. But for I think the 71-72 Lakers were the only one. That was the only one that there wasn't exactly a collection involved in it, or as far as what it looked like. I don't know if you finish the collection, you get the Jerry West for that one, and look at that, another Duke Jim King. God dang it. But I didn't know if it didn't look like there's any collection involved in it, so I just decided to leave that alone after I got Will Chamberlain, because from what I've heard, some of the stats are better with Jerry West, and I got a dupe right there. So dupe, if I get a dupe, all I really care about is at least getting the dupe of a good player that I have. So Jerry West, he gives me a lot of MT back. Look at that. It's enough for to get another pack from what I had left over before. So you notice a lot of cutting in the video as well. That's because I had a lot of issues with the 2K servers. This was actually the day after Christmas that I recorded all this, and just I was a little busy trying to get this out. But yeah, I mean, it was so hard trying to get a lot of this stuff out. And Dick Barnett right there, just so close to completing that collection. And also the reason I went with this one is actually a small collection, so it was really easy on myself for that. So I was able to finish that collection with ease, and then even open some more packs towards the end. And right now I'm trying to work on the Celtics collection, and I'm kind of close. I just need 2 more players, and then I can get Bill Russell. But yeah, so I kind of left the 71-72 Lakers collection alone, because after I got Will Chamberlain, well, yeah, actually, I watched someone's video, and they said that the 64-65 Jerry West, and speaking of him, there he is, that his stats are actually a lot better than, or not a lot better, but they're slightly better than the one from 71-72, and he's, younger and all that. So, I decided, you know what, like, there's no point in continuing the 71-72 Lakers packs, because, I got Will Chamberlain. I'm fine with that. No one, else that's really good. But, I decided to, just like I said, I decided to leave that alone, and decided to go for the 71-72, or 64-65 Lakers pack, sorry. And, I got good play. I knew there was good players in that anyways. I knew there was Jerry West, and I knew there's Elgin Baylor, with a good Elgin Baylor. So I decided to go for that. So, I mean, I got good things in here. I got, playbook. I got a few good playbooks I was able to use instead of the ones that I had from before. I got some good, I got Jerry West and Elgin Baylor, and a few good Celtics players later on. And, I got some courts, jerseys, stuff like that. That, they're just minor things, but they're still really cool to have, and, help me out a little bit. and playing some games with them, I think I did a lot better with those than anything else. And so yeah, as you can see right here, I stopped right at this point. I got Jim McMillan, who's alright. Elgin Baylor, honestly, he's not that good, and because of no dupes, I kept him. But I kind of kept him off to the side because I knew that in case some guy got injured, I'm not gonna have a ton of healing cards. And also, I went to, at this point, I ended up going to a lot of duplicates for not just players, but through contracts and stuff like that. So, and a part way through the video, I'm not sure when exactly. I think I might have cut it out. But I sold a lot of the contracts. Okay, looks like right here. Or not sold. I used a lot of the contracts. I made my lineup and put a lot of the contracts on there. Like I said, it was really, really difficult to try and get there because as I was going through the settings, it was just so painful. And look at that, Leroy Ellis, the 64-65 version. So getting closer and closer to the collection being completed and getting Elgin Baylor. But so I tried, I tried getting to it, and at this point, as you can see, it didn't show the actual image anymore, and I think at this point it just kind of like lagged out or something. Like, it ended up getting to the point where like with 2K, for what's happened with me anyway, because of the server issues, I've been disconnecting and connecting in the middle of the game, and so it'll show you saying like MyTeam isn't available, and then at some point it'll just be like, oh, checking internet connection, MyTeam's back. And so when you go on it, in my case anyway, the images don't show up for the players, the cards, or for I think some cards anyway, and the packs. So and then and so, I was buying some packs, and I noticed, I was like, you know what, I'm just going to keep this going because I want to get this opening out. And, like I said, it took me a while to try and get this out because I was literally spending all day looking on Twitter and trying to get the server issues out there. I mean, I was watching the, I think it was like the Clippers-Blazers game, which was really good, which was a really good game. Matt Barnes, honestly, he made a lot of stupid mistakes. But like he made the stupidest fouls ever that really could have helped the Clippers and to beat the Blazers. So just buying through here, just keep on going. As soon as I saw, I was like that I kind of made it through. I kind of broke through the server barrier and not getting cut off yet. I was just like, come on, just keep on going, just keep on going. I don't want to stop here. So. I got pretty close to completing the collection. I think around here, yep, got Rudy LaRusso, who I didn't really use that much. And once I was done with the collections, honestly, I sold them because I think, it is pretty cool to keep them there and be like, look, I completed this collection or whatever. But having a player to show off that you completed the collection for, I'd rather have that, to be like, here's the 64-65 Elgin Baylor. I definitely completed the collection, regardless of what people may think. Even though I might not have the other players, I still completed it. I got Elgin Baylor, and that's all I care about. That Elgin Baylor is a good player, or whoever it may be. So, for example, Bill Russell as well. And I was looking through a lot of the players, and I didn't like a lot of players on the Celtics aren't too great. But as soon as I get Bill Russell, I'm definitely gonna have him there. And as you guys saw right there, ended up getting the last guy for the collection, and I was able to complete it. And I get Elgin Baylor. You can't see the picture of it yet, but it's really cool. So I just decided here to go to the reward queue, and thank God it ended up working, and got Elgin Baylor. He's so good. He's a 95 overall compared to I think his 77. It's 77 overall from the 71-72 Lakers, where he only played, I think, 9 games. It said, yeah, he wasn't that good. I think he got injured because the past few years before that he barely played any games. So it was really cool. It's really interesting. So going through, I'm just selling a lot of my guys here that I don't need anymore, especially a lot of the Lakers players, because I don't need them anymore. It's the Lakers. They don't have that many great players for the collection anyway. And so, all I cared about was Jerry West and Elgin Baylor. Once I got those guys, I was just like, forget it. I mean, and even then, some of the collections, I'm definitely going to keep a lot of the players. Like the Celtics, they had a great group of guys. They had, Siegfried, John McLaughlin. I don't know if John McLaughlin was maybe from the Bucks. But, those guys are, incredible shooters. And especially John McLaughlin. He's like an 89 from 3. And I used an attribute boost on him. Unfortunately, I didn't realize that you can only have one attribute boost at a time, and so I was just selecting through. John McLaughlin ended up dropping down to a he dropped down to he dropped down from a 98 to an 89. I'm like, wow, that was just a waste for a 3-point boost. And I mean, there's just cool stuff like that. Though is really really cool. So I start off opening some Celtics packs right here. Don't get too much. Again, just keep on getting a lot of contracts, which I used a lot of. You know, my whole team has about like 10 games or so, except for a couple of players. But you know, I've got contracts to throw away, so I might as well use them. And I got a lot of injury cards in case they do get injured. And then get another Larry Siegfried out of anyone. I got Larry Siegfried. And then I get the home Celtics jerseys. So I just end up selling all those, and again, if I get a dupe, I want to get a dupe of the best player that I have for that team, for that collection, because it saves me a lot of it saves me a lot of time, or it saves me a lot of MT, because I can just get almost a new pack. Like, they're practically equal to a new pack for these anyway, like the Celtics and all that. So again, I'll heal 5 games, you know, leg. A lot of this stuff helps out a lot. And for how long that they're injured, I think is really interesting. But yeah, see, so yeah, right there, just got a duplicate of Sam Jones. You know, that's what I'm talking about. Sam Jones is you know, he's I think 13,500 MT points. And so, which actually, now that's why I figured out what they were. I think apparently they're called MT points. But yeah, so I got, you know, 13,500 out of that. Was able to buy another pack, and by accident, I buy a Los Angeles Lakers pack, because I'm just clicking through. I'm like, I just want to get this done before I get disconnected again. Don't want to have to deal with this bull crap, and I wasted it on a Lakers pack. So I was super disappointed. You know, I just can't believe I clicked it. You know, I just was not paying attention, just kept on clicking. And then as soon as I clicked to buy, I was like, oh man. And I was hoping, I'm like, please give me Jerry West, please give me Jerry West, please give me my MT back, like, please refund me. And I just got some crappy players. I was just like, son of a bitch. So went back, you know, sold him out of spite. I was gonna sell him anyways, but out of spite, I was just like, get off my team, Don Nelson. So you know, just sold all these guys. I sold a few more players right here, and then I bought a few more packs, which packs turned out to be pretty good. Like I said, you know, just it was good. So what I'm hoping to do later on as well is try and get some you know, MyTeam games in you know, in the future, because right now I think I'm at the point where I'm at the 7th seed championship pretty much. So the next game I win would be the 7th seed championship game, because again, I ended up getting to the point where, you know, everyone was just quitting on me. They saw my lineup, and it wasn't exactly quitting. It was more of pausing the game, and then they literally stood there for however long it was. I think it was like, I don't know, whatever the time limit is, like 3 minutes. They literally just sat there at the pause menu for like 3 minutes. I'm like, what are they doing? And the first time I quit and took the win, because I'm like, I don't know what this guy's doing. And then the next 2 times I just let it go. I'm just like, I'll let it go, you know, just you know, I'm going to give you guys a chance in case it was like an accident or something like that, maybe. But they just did it again. They just stood there for another 3 minutes. I was like, really? And 2 times in a row, I met up with the same guy who did the exact same thing. So I was just like, all right, it's whatever. And again, another Sam Jones dude. My God. But, you know, I just decided to leave it alone. You know, it's just whatever. So if people are gonna quit, people are gonna quit. But I mean, you have to at least try. That's how my first game was. You know, I tried though. I got I think, I don't even remember how that game went. Oh yeah, that's right. The game lagged out and I ended up winning it. Because I had crappy players. That guy had a bunch of studs. He had like Paul George, Kyrie, all these guys. So I mean, it was really cool, really interesting to play against him. But I mean, you know, just really stupid. So hopefully they can fix a lot of these issues that they're having, like 2K servers. I don't know if that was 2K servers problem or what it was. But you know, just they've been having a lot of issues lately with servers, and there's been a lot of issues with connectivity and stuff like that. So hopefully they can just work on that, and so get some games in. And also I will be going to a Mavericks game later tonight. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be uploading a discussion type thing later today, and so you guys can just see that, because I think it'd be something pretty interesting to talk about. And this is one game that I really was looking forward to, just because I'm going to it. You know, it's the Mavericks, so I always look forward to their games. And so I'm really hoping I can get Dirk's autograph, maybe, or at least see him play, or at least be able to see him play. That's all I care about. And from what I'm hearing right now, you know, people are still getting a couple people got sick again. I think it was like Wayne Ellington and someone else. I think DeJuan Blair maybe, but Dirk already got sick before, so all I'm hoping is that he doesn't end up getting anything to today, so I can watch him play for the first time up front, because I didn't get to see him play last year since he was injured when they played the Bulls at the United Center. So this is my last pack right here. So anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the pack opening. Hopefully I can get some more very soon. Really want to try and get some more out there, try and get Bill Russell, and hopefully finish off some more collections before they disappear. So anyways, guys, thank you for watching. If you guys haven't subbed already, I'm doing 200 sub giveaway like I always say, and I'm really close, really trying to get there. So hopefully you guys can help me out that. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.